Hi, this is Dave Gleason. I'm head coach at Athletic Revolution in Pembroke, Massachusetts, where we train young athletes 6 to 18 years old. What I wanted to talk to you about today is how to warm up a young athlete that is on the age of 14 years old and up. And what I thought might be fun today is to actually look into my archives a little bit through some of the programming that I've done in the past to use as an example to show you how we approach things here, with the hopes that it's going to help you as you look to program out your classes with your athletes, or if you do one-on-ones with your athlete, to get them prepared for your sessions. So I'm just going to pick a random page. Let's see, this is all the way back from in May. And a lot of this depends on where we are as a class, what individuals are coming to that class. Our classes typically will have anywhere from 10 to 16 kids. We don't do too much with individuals unless the class size dictates that. We don't schedule any individual stuff at this point, but it'll still work. So anyway, the first thing that we look at actually for this age group is we really want to start to begin to work on tissue quality, muscle tissue quality. What we use here are foam rollers. So again, depending on where the class is, and what we need to be doing for specific individuals within that class. We work specifically on quads, a little bit of the medial thigh, inner thigh, adductors, if you will, some T-spine work. I also wanted to hit glutes within that, and we did some iliotibial band work as well. Okay, so we worked on tissue quality. Now, the next part of our warm-up, or to get these guys ready for the class, what we work on next is range of motion, activation, muscle activation, and thoracic mobility. One of the reasons we choose those three things, especially the last one, is as a generality, this age group, we see a lot of tightness and lack of mobility in the T-spine, so that's something we try to address just about every single session that these young athletes are here. So on this particular day anyway, we did some supine bridges, some prone bridges, lateral bridging, just to get the core and the torso ready to go. We did some ascending squats to work on hip mobility, but also that T-spine mobility, that upper back mobility, upper shoulder mobility and strength, keeping those arms, driving those arms up overhead as they squat down, stretching out that body. So again, that's just this particular day. We use a whole host of other movements, whether it's hip circles around the world, 90-90 drills, single leg, bridging in general, all different types of things. So with that said, the next thing we get into is what we'll consider an active warm-up or more of a general prep. And on this day, this particular day, as I look here, we had back pedals. We did some light backpedaling, and then we had them backpedal, turn, and stride out just a little bit. We worked on a little bit of running laterally, and then we finished up with some side shuffles, a little bit of skipping patterns. Then they're ready to go. They're absolutely ready to rock and roll. The other thing I want to add into this just a little bit as I talk about this age group is, again, depending where the kids are in your class, as a whole and individually, this particular aspect of our programming could last 5 to 8 minutes, 10 minutes tops. It could last a half an hour. If we're working on, whether it's you consider it a deloading week or a recovery period for the athletes in that class, it could be the whole class. We could be working on just range of motion, muscle activation, T-spine mobility, general prep stuff, our general active warm-up kind of stuff. Certainly a ton of tissue quality. All depends on what your athletes need. So continue assessing the needs of the individuals in your class and the class as a whole. Use a template like this, put together your warm-ups, and you will have some great sessions. So hopefully this helps you out. Check out the rest of the videos. We've got a whole host of videos on YouTube here. Definitely go to the IYCA website. It's www.iyca.org for more information you could possibly take in one sitting, I'll tell you that. check them out, the International Youth Conditioning Association. Fabulous, fabulous resource. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Again, I sincerely hope this helps you put together your warm-ups for your the workouts for your young athletes ages 14 and up. We'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks.